All right. Hey, everybody. It's good afternoon to my good people. Because under the tree, Mel, Tony, and Kyle be here having a ball in this heat. Kyle, you good?
Very good.
All right. First, folks, if you don't know, Kyle is in Long Island and we are in Nassau. And let me say this before I go further. To all the people who worry with my finger and all that, I'm good. That's the first thing. I'm good. Uh, Talk to Carol. Take care of me. So I'm good. So you ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta call me. I'm good. My fingers could see. I'm good. All right. Anyway, Kyle, and how's Long Island going?
Um, it's going. It's getting busier because Regatta is coming Wednesday. The
Oh,
Regatta starting Wednesday.
oh, so all the young girls will be out.
Everybody will be out. Everybody from Nassau. Everybody from Exuma.
Oh, okay.
Everybody from the Family Island. They're coming Wednesday to Saturday is our Regatta.
Okay. And then guess what? I got a headache anyhow because I was younger. I had to go
Oh
on regatta.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I had to
the
go on regatta
Labor
and look
Day
at me for a young.
holiday.
Let me see for a young thing. But anyhow, moving right along, Kyle. So, Mel, how you do?
So he was coming to Long Island to look for mango skin. It's
Oh,
mango season.
and there's plenty of them there. Let me tell you something.
Hmm.
Plenty. Long Island woman crazy. Trust me. You ain't gonna fool Long Island woman.
Uh,
Trust me. Yeah.
you
And
know that.
yeah. Once
Anyhow.
once they drink rum, two shots, and that's it. They
That's
cuss you
it.
with your ma. They tell you how I know. I used to date one for a long time. But when they drink that rum and drink that fresh mutton, it's over.
So there's a settlement called no, that's Abaco
Yeah.
Manowar.
Yeah, that's topical. That's topical.
Manowar? Okay, because
So
when you talk about cuss, they say cuss like a Manowar
Sailor.
sailor.
No.
So
Well, we got a great show today lined up, and we back to the original show. Ain't no more politics in this. We talking with relationship. That's where we are to be best. But we had to a little break to get the political side in. But since Long Island gone, Rollins, they probably happy now that they got an MP that get nothing done for them. So we see how that go. And so Carl, the people settle in.
Yeah.
All right, they happy what they got.
I haven't heard about politics since that happened.
Right, and I don't blame you. Politics is nothing but a game.
well, and they say if you can't be with the one you love,
Is
love the
that the
one
one you
you
with?
with.
All
So
right,
Long Island is divided. There's a lot of PFP people here. So don't let that fool you.
don't
A
have
lot of
food.
people think Long Island is strictly F&M. That's not the case.
All right,
A
all
lot
right.
of people, a lot of F&Ms here don't like Rollins because of what he did recently. But I'll leave it like that.
Yeah,
I'll leave
leave.
it like that.
Yeah, leave
I
that
don't
one.
want to get in trouble.
But yeah, because Rollins head ain't no good. So leave that one
No,
just like that.
no, yeah.
Any.
Let me,
Yeah, that's I know that personally. But
yep.
anyhow, we on our relationship show. We back on relationship show. People like that word what I use when I say juicing, them type of things. They want me talk that. Everybody want me talk that kind of stuff. I don't know why. Everybody calling me up. Oh, you better go back to the original. So we can talk about love, and we can talk identifying love, and we can talk about. I pause. You know why I pause, Melanie?
why?
I had a rude awakening this week. I Carl, listen to me.
Yeah.
This show come up because I thought I had love and relationship down pat. I thought I was the brewer. I thought
The
like
guru.
the guru, brew, whatever you call it. I thought, but I learned something this week, Carl. Carl, if I ask you the question, what is love? You think you'd answer me?
Yeah.
Go ahead, then. Let me shoot your shot.
Okay. Uh, Love is an emotional bond between two people, and it could be categorized into different categories. It could be one is for friendship, one is for romance, family, and then one is
The godly
unconditional.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
The
that's what.
godly, brotherly.
That's what all us was
Right.
taught. That's what all us was taught in the colonial setting.
Okay.
Yeah. Melanie, your time, man. Let me see. Go for it.
I will go with what they used to say when I was a child. I didn't understand it, but they said love is what love does.
Right.
Very vague, right? But love is what love does.
Shh.
And that basically means
Mhm.
how you feel, how you behave, and how you respond in a relationship with others. So, all those categories come into that same particular definition because love for your brother, love in a romantic relationship, love in a family, it all depends on what's going on in the relationship that basically tells you what love really is. Now, sometimes it's easier for people to identify love by saying what it's not as opposed to what it is because it's not, we could go along the biblical line. It's not puffed up, it's not selfish, it's not wanting and putting self above others and all that other kind of stuff, right? But basically, when we love, we are basically connecting on a emotional, physical, and spiritual level with others. So that romantic one is what we often tend to go to when we think about love. But love, like you say, it is multi-tiered and it is multi-dimensional. That
Listening.
makes sense?
Yeah, listening. All right. Finish. You finished?
So it's a beautiful thing
Mm-hmm.
if it's really love. Basically, it doesn't cause harm, it doesn't threaten, it doesn't um, displace others.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, it helps others to expand and grow and be more and a better version of themselves when you really find love.
Mm-hmm. You finish? You sure?
Yeah?
So, see, let me see if I can break it down in layman's term. I can break it down in layman's term, and then you'll take it from there. So this is what I thought. This is, and I most think most man or woman think like this, right?
Go ahead.
You meet a girl,
Mm-hmm.
you tell her you love her,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll fall in love, then you'll go to the movies, and then you'll have sex,
You
then
get married, you
get
have a
married,
family,
have family,
buy
have
a
a children,
house.
and everything she say, you try to agree with to make her happy. So you buy some flowers, and then you live happy ever after, have some
Mm-hmm.
children, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I find that that's not love.
It ain't love.
No, I thought it was love. I this week I find out.
Why this week? This all of a sudden this week is.
I knew you were gonna say that, right? No, but
uh,
I am 63, and I just discovered that all that is control. That has nothing to do with loving somebody. That's control because I am now doing things to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
I am saying to you that I love you. You ain't supposed to love nobody else. This is the rules we set in both sides of the fence. That is control. That's not love. See, all of these, see, and I know this powerful. This is eye crunching. I don't know, but this deep. Most times we in relationship is most times we don't even know we in the relationship. We just there. We just doing things to make each one another happy and smooth going on to get it smooth. But that's not love because you taking me away from my life I want to live. I am compromising, so you controlling me. So most times in relationship, what we call love is control. That's all it is. We are being an ass, sorry in my word, for somebody else, for somebody else. Let me explain. As a man live in a house, and as a woman live with a man, she cook every day like she's this idiot to please him.
Mm-hmm.
But deep down, she tired.
She tired, don't want to do it.
She tried a long time. But the colonial masters tell her, when you marry, this is what you got to do for this man. To make this man your husband, this you got to be this kind of wife. So why this woman can't be a prostitute, have a husband, because that's what the man might want. I might marry a prostitute. But everybody's singing the same song because this is how the colonial masters got us. And this is why we have so many war in relationship. Because one person most times is being controlled. Somebody's being the idiot, getting Trump on. It's control factor. That's not love. Love is when I could tell you what on my mind and you still love me. Love is when I can do something that you don't like and you say, okay, next time I hope you do it better. There's too many relationships. This is, Christian, I go there. Christian marriages are the ones who suffer from this the most because you have to live this because you're in the church or you commit yourself to God. Through the middle of all of this, through the middle of this marriage, you want to take a break now, but you can't take a break because
You got that responsibility.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That ritual, that routine, that social expectation.
Exactly. And so many, and in so many relationships are in this bad situation, but that they call love. I learned this week. Just on I-63, I was getting a whooping. I was getting a whooping, and I couldn't sleep. In my sleep, I was getting a whooping. My show today was supposed to be based on man. That's what I was thinking in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock in the morning, but this has been this. When you try to pray, thanking God for to wake you up,
Mm-hmm.
and this is keeping your spirit. And I say, let me just deal with this in my spirit. Let me see what's going on. And then it all come to the head. And then you send me something. I don't know why you send me it on the same line, like it's like a connection or something.
Mm-hmm.
When you send that to me, I'm like, mother sick, it's the very thing. See, there's too many people say they're in love, but what love got to do with it? That's a true statement. It ain't love.
So basically, what I am hearing you say is that in most situations, marriages and long-term relationship,
Mm-hmm.
it is a relationship of codependency.
That's all. Because we continue doing the same thing that we comfortable with. We comfortable.
And anytime anyone step out of that
Mhm.
comfort zone, it's a problem.
Yeah.
You try to reel them back in.
Yeah. See, if I tell you I love you every day,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you, I love you. All this emotional stuff, that's what you're looking for.
Mm.
You're looking for this emotional stuff because, well, because you're trying to make me feel good. But you know what you're doing? You're making me say that because you told me that makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So I am doing it because I want you to feel good.
Yeah.
So all this emotional stuff that you believe in is only a show. Because all I doing is just putting it on to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing this because I want to do this. I am not. It's like a man gave his money for sex. He loved this young girl. He getting sex on the young girl. The girl ain't love him. The girl love his money. So she gonna act everything in bed. She gonna
Yeah.
act everything. She can act the part because she don't want the money stop.
Mm.
The minute the money stop, she goes to the next fella. So let's go back on the old folks who over 50 and 60.
Mm-hmm.
They say I don't want nobody. They lying. They want somebody to be a fool the way they want them to be a fool. They don't want a man because no longer because they don't want to be one word. Tell me
Control.
exactly. Tell me what. Don't tell me what to do.
So
Mhm,
maybe those individuals who have reached that point in their life, especially after having done it once before,
mhm,
they realize, hey, I ain't about this because loving that's
mhm,
just simply being a servant
mhm,
to somebody else.
mhm.
And
But
usually
mhm,
it's the man who has the greater benefit of marriage
mhm,
and relationship because the woman, based on society's prescribed role, is supposed to
mhm. So
meet his needs,
so
right?
so see it's so much. And this go I went deep in this because why is it that if I have $100 and you have $100 because I'm the man and because the colonial masters say, well, man should take your woman. That's what the colonial master. That's who fool us.
Mhm.
So why is it if you have 100, I have 100, why we can't share 100 and make it 200 and work it? Why is it my 100 gotta go through and you keep yours?
Oh, what is mine is mine, and what is yours is you and mine.
Because and then you gonna tell me now what's control? Well, use mine
Yeah.
or you want me.
Well,
Words, Carl.
Yeah.
Man
but
terms.
but
Words.
that's cultural,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
so, like you say, it is a habit or a pattern of behavior
Mm-hmm.
that has been culturally and socially handed on. And you hear women say it all the time, oh, you take me out my mother house, so who
Mm.
house did I
Yeah.
come out of?
So why can I see? Here's the key. If you wants to roll with me, that's the word we
Mm-hmm.
use. If you want
Mm-hmm.
to roll with me, then you can roll with me. So I'm not saying I, as a man, I can't take care of you if I have the means. That's not what I'm saying.
Mm.
But if you rolling with me,
Mm-hmm.
you encourage me or help develop me so
Yeah.
I can roll with you better. Now I can break this down to the nuts and crust. We can break this right down. We identify this. How you know certain things goes on. In creation, and we all have a
Yes.
you the man, I'm the woman. And God, listen to this. This woman is see this woman. There's have we doing the show. The woman get up and all through the middle of the conversation. I asking her because she one track mind. That's what I talk about now. See, when I talk about woman, they got
Yeah.
one mind. They if they got something to do now, they can do that now.
Do that. Yeah.
Man could adjust and do it later. No woman won't do it now. But you know what I figure out? Woman memory is so woven, and they have to do it now because they get so much. They they bottle themselves with so much things going on.
Yeah.
Nobody tell them
Yeah.
they gotta wash, they gotta cook, they gotta clean.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So so
Yeah.
so they bottling it.
Yeah.
I gotta do this at 12. I gotta do this
I
one.
gotta do this. I gotta do this now. I gotta do this. It's annoying. It's
It-
annoying.
there you go. There you go. It
Yeah.
don't
It's annoying.
see some people who listen to this will say, well, oh, you know what? Y'all could do it yourself. Yeah, we could do it ourselves, we
Yeah,
man.
because that's the point. I mean,
Yeah.
they want to take
So
it
what?
upon themselves.
Yeah, you come and this what you bring to the table. Say
Exactly.
you, so you create this monster.
You
See, this
create
ain't love, you know.
right.
That ain't nothing to do with love.
No, no,
That's nothing to do. That's something what you
no.
want to do.
That's what she wants to do.
Exactly. See,
Uh,
a
want to
lot of
keep
people get it
herself busy.
mixed up,
Yeah.
and so when they do it, and the man now get used to it,
But get used to it, or he don't expect it,
right? So
or
then,
he expects it.
mm,
Yeah.
and so
Now
now,
they take it out on the man because they tired. No.
exactly.
What? No. You took it upon yourself to do all those things for whatever reason. We want to feel busy or whatever, and then you want to turn around and blame the man for not.
Mm,
That's not fair. It's
mm.
not fair.
And some women or some men especially, they only want sex. They don't want you.
That's another thing. Yeah.
But you come with this package. For me to get you, I have to then bend to your
Hmm.
game to
Hmm.
get you. Why can't I just say to you, well, I like you and I want to go to bed with you because we could do this. They give you a format. What make you now think is love? Because you got to do this, do that to get this.
Yeah.
And so you got to do all these things you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So you faking that this love is genuine, and that is why man have more than one woman, multiple women,
Why?
because they don't want to be tied up. They don't want to be tied up. You, with your dream ideas how love should be, you know, most most women they fix their own dream ideas.
Mm-hmm. So, do men have dream ideas on what love look like?
Men, anytime men tell you his idea,
Mm-hmm.
you know what you tell them?
What?
But if I don't push you, you'll never go nowhere. The ideas, the ideas go on through because women always have this idea that they could see it better.
Mm.
They could push it better because we too slow. This is what they use.
Mm-hmm.
No, what it is, we are slow because we know exactly. That's the mango's dropping. So we know exactly what we want.
Mm-hmm. So,
But you,
y'all ain't slow. It's just that the man and the woman are on two different wavelengths.
yeah.
So, what is a priority for her is not a
Mm,
priority for
mm,
you.
mm.
Now, the thing is, when I anticipate that when someone say you're too slow, it's like, okay, we share this dream,
Mhm.
but you want it to happen in 5 years, and I want it to happen now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me tell you another thing what man don't like. I can
Mm-hmm.
tell you what men don't like in a relationship. You're talking about love. And men don't like when a woman nag him or a woman keep going at him.
Mm.
They don't like that at all. And the man is so stupid. That's what the man can say. That's how he can bottle it. See, he bottle it the right way. He bottle it. He say, "Oh, she's a nagging woman." No, she ain't nagging. This is her makeup. She was made up this way to keep pointing things out because she was told from the colonial masters, from the mother and daddy, or the mother, the family that she came from. This is how,
Female circle.
yeah, this is how it works. And so she comes with this idea. Men do not like women
To nag. And
to
so what
nag.
y'all do?
we go out looking for.
No, you want to say in
We try
the
to
phrase
conform.
say happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, so
So
you
you're
trying to conform me back into this colonial dude.
mm-hmm,
I come from an African heritage where we believe in every man should be counted,
mm-hmm,
stand on his own feet.
mm-hmm,
You try to make me be one of your sheep.
mm. So
Back.
what I am hearing is that
Okay, okay.
there is a list of characteristics that women expect men to portray, and then once he portray those characteristics, then that is labeled love.
Yeah,
He loves me.
and too many times we we put love in a bottle.
Mm,
Well, it's supposed to do this, and well, it's supposed to. No, love is supposed to be something that grow
mm-hmm,
each day,
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
each each way. Love should be not something you reach on the shelf.
mm,
Love should be something a moving part. Keep moving. And if I want to go to see, it's something simple. If I want to go to see my sister,
mm-hmm,
why can't you go your sister? Because they tell you that love, you come here, you over here, you marry here. You supposed to come here. You supposed to come home. You're not supposed to see sister no more because you marry somebody. That's control. Or your family was supposed to come to my house. That's control. Or see all these things.
so basically it's like you're being isolated
Yes,
from who you are
yes.
to become who they want you to
Yeah.
be.
Your mother's controlling the relationship. She comes in. Why you all have these flowers here? Why you have this here? Why?
Mm,
See, all this is not love. Love is like I say, moving part. So if I'm singing a song,
mm-hmm.
you don't like it, you shut up.
Just let you enjoy your song.
Why are you telling me, oh, I don't like that song, so don't sing it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the biggest one is this. This is the biggest one. A lot of men sweetheart because of this. You, me and you marry. You got to put all your darn curlers in your hair. Get all of this to come to bed to make love to me. Oh yeah, you could make. Then you tell your friends. Oh, I always he can have it anytime you want. He could have it when you don't put all your curlers when you don't come to bed in your night dress. Check that. Check what I say. Not why do I can't have it when we watch TV in the coach?
Mm.
So
So there's no spontaneity.
One-
Everything is a
it's a
rigid.
colonial. This is on top. It's a
It's a
setting up.
rigid schedule.
It's
They put
boring. Boring.
they put,
Boring.
yeah,
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's
yeah.
same.
They put it all in a bottle,
Yeah.
and then they wonder why.
Hot sauce.
Yeah, they wonder why their loving relationships don't work, and they say, "But I give him sex, I kiss him, I do this all the time, and me and him ain't got no problem." No, you dumb fool, you got a problem. That's why he wasn't talking. He shut off.
So again,
And
I
I talking
hear
both
that
sides.
there
I'm
is
just talking man and woman. Don't get
disconnection.
it right.
There, the connection is lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The connection was never there because you looking for love. You looking see, love is not nice. Love is never nice.
No.
No. Love is given, but not nice. So if you give yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you giving, you be nice, you can't say no.
Mm.
When you're supposed to say no.
Okay.
You can't stop something when you're supposed to because you're trying to be nice all the time.
Okay.
You try what are you
But you're
doing?
supposed to be real, not
Right.
nice.
You trying to
Be you.
You're trying to set yourself up. And a lot of relationship has this problem. They had, and not just mine, a lot of relationships have this problem where the minute you say no, all hell break loose.
All hell break. Yeah. Yeah.
That's in all relationships,
Yeah.
you know. If you say no to your parents, if you say no to your friends, if you
Mm.
say no to your kids, if you say no to your lover,
Mm.
it's a problem. But at the end of the day, you have the right to say no without feeling guilty.
No, you cannot say no when you want the nookie.
But then the thing about it is that's control again,
That is
because
control.
I
Control.
only
Yeah,
get the nookie if
absolutely.
I do what you want me to
Yeah,
do.
okay, let me tell you why love is not nice. In a woman's world, and I just not beating up on the woman, I'm just saying, in a woman's world, for you to get the nookie, you got to be nice. That's a woman. How's it
That
operate?
sound like obedient,
No,
not
no, but
nice.
that's not love. Why can I be rough and I cannot be firm and
Well,
get
you
the
could
nookie
be
too?
firm, but I don't know about the rough.
No, when I say rough, I don't mean roughing you up. Why?
Basically,
My attitude. Why I have to change my? Why I got to come to you, honey? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, and be nice. You watching TV and you got to like, hey, what you say? Nice guy. Why can your
you
responsibility?
basically
Your
sound like
responsibility to me, if I marry you, is to give yourself what endlessly, freely, because that's what
unrestricted.
unrestricted. So why I have to be nice to get it?
Okay.
Your obligation to me is to give it.
I hear two words
Go ahead.
being echoed from
Mhm.
what you just said. It's like you have to do a performance rather than be yourself.
Yeah.
So that's not love. Actually, true love enables both parties to grow, to express themselves freely, to be authentic, be their real self. So if you are someone who, say, like to joke around
Mhm.
and your partner don't like it,
Hmm.
you basically are in a prison if
Yep.
you literally stay in that relationship. And so when you mentioned earlier about that's why men go out and have sweetheart, you literally just multiplying your sorrows. You ain't you ain't solving your problem,
No,
because at the end of the day, if things are not going right between you and your partner, you can't be your authentic self. That means you go out and you have friends and have fun, and then you return to your prison at the end of every day. That don't make sense.
see, let's get deep.
Kyle, what do you think?
That don't make sense now.
Let's get deep into. I can get deep. So, love is to make someone happy, right?
Love is to make yourself happy.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
Yeah. But
that is the
but
core
but
value of
I
love.
go all out.
When you are happy,
Mhm,
because when you are happy within yourself,
mhm.
you are more free.
Yeah.
You are more giving, you're more jovial, you're just simply overflowing with extras.
So, in a relationship, love is to try to make this person happy. You making this person happy. Think about what I can say deep.
Mm.
But no matter what you try, this person is not happy
Well,
because
that's a problem.
because you base your love on trying to make this person happy. But this person is a demon from hell.
I wouldn't
You
say they're
no wait wait
demon
wait
from
wait.
hell.
They
They
might be.
just have a
I use the
different.
word. Use the word. The word demon from hell, and then we go different. They from demon from hell. So what you could do, you could bend your back over trying to make this person,
And they will still be
and
the demon from
and
hell.
they still be demon from hell. You can't change that. So let's go back to the.
But you,
Let's go back
until
to
you
trying to make
change
people happy.
yourself,
So now you're trying to make people happy. What do you think it is?
changing yourself.
No, okay, if I change myself, but not just changing myself, I here trying to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
You here phony trying to be happy with me. So you decided that okay, I happy, but I can hang with him for now. But watch this man,
Mm-hmm.
this man do.
Mm-hmm.
So I can have another gal on the side
Mm-hmm.
who I
Who you could
who
hang
I
with?
think can make me happy.
Who you think or who is making you
No, no,
happy?
no. Who? Listen, what I say. You talking about demon
The
from hell?
one on the side
Yeah,
who you think could
I
make you
think
happy.
now this one can
Mm-hmm.
make me happy.
Oh, okay.
So I got one.
Who
I
ain't making you
I
happy?
trying to make happy. She ain't. But I this other one I gone to. I got two of these now. I say, oh, you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Let me find over here. This is what I call my sweetheart. So I going
Mm-hmm.
over to my sweetheart. She got a game.
Everybody
She's
got a
she's
game.
telling me your wife joking. Your wife don't get this on time. So now she start giving to me on time. She start going on top of my head and doing all these crazy things because
But she wants something.
yeah, well she wants something too.
Yeah,
So this is why I tell you it don't work.
it don't
The
work.
more you giving and trying to make people happy, it don't work.
Mm-mm.
Right.
And so there's too many people trying to make this one happy because he got money, so I could try to keep him in my house.
Mm-hmm.
He over here. Watch now. He's a nice guy and he dressed well or he did and he looked like a good prospect. And so what happened? You all about now watch what happened. You the individual, you talking about manner. You all about trying to make
Try
people
in here
happy.
and try in there.
But what happened to
Mm-hmm.
you?
That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
All this love you given, all these things you given,
And you still empty.
and you
Empty.
nothing. So
Empty.
you cannot make nobody happy.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
You got to focus on what?
Exactly. So when they come talking with this foolishness, love is this, love is nice, love is kind, love is this, love is patient, love is that. You could be as patient you want. Sister saying right here, I go ahead, Mr. Juicer, the fellow who's right around. You was there right there. I I can take your money. I can take what you bring in. But so many people get caught up in this trap trying to make one another happy that they lose themselves. Love is finding out you. This what love is. Love is knowing you, loving you,
Being you.
right, and
Being you.
creating an environment for you so somebody else to come into your space with either the same idea,
Mm-hmm.
enhancing your relationship or enhancing you. It it has nothing to do with things. It has nothing to do with with all this pretty words. Because every man you meet could tell you your eyes blue. Oh, darling, you got pretty eyes. Everybody can tell you something. Everybody can tell you. Well, you know what? I could take of you.
But you know, the reality of it all is that is why the relationships, the marriage falls apart because you only could be somebody who you ain't for so long.
Mhm.
After that, you got to be yourself. So you might as well go in from the beginning being your authentic self. This is who I am. Take it or leave it,
Mhm.
right? Because guess what? There's somebody out there who gonna match your persona, match your personality, share your interests. So don't go forcing to fit into somebody else's mold. You are in your mold. You stay in that, and clear as day, the law of attraction, right? When you be who you are, those who share your interests will find their way into your environment
Mhm.
and you will click,
Uh, li-
right?
listen,
Stop looking at how the person dress. Stop looking at what kind of job they got, right? Look at who they are being. Because if they are quiet and you quiet, then quiet people can stick together. But if you are somebody who jovial and like a fun time, there's somebody out there who also jovial and like a fun time.
why? You tell me why your colleague at work likes you. Most times they like you because they want to bring you in the crew. So once I bring you in, me bring you in this little web we have.
Mm-hmm.
I can control you. I can then manipulate you a little bit. People don't really like
And
you, you
that
know.
people, the only people who get manipulated are people pleasers, you know.
Yeah,
Because
but we got so
if
much of them. Most everybody people
because
is.
we are
Mm,
again
Why you can't go to
taught.
work? Why you can't go to work with crinkly hair? Why you can't go to work with your hair roll up? Why you have to straighten it?
Because it doesn't look fine. You are supposed to be fine.
So you supposed to follow everybody else. Think about this now. This is what people do. The minute the
Fashion
problem
trends.
why love is so crazy, everything your eye put your eye on, you want.
It ain't love that's crazy. It's the people who
Woman,
claiming that they
if
have
they
love.
see one shoes at a high, and then look at the shoe, that's carrying on. I got to get one of them.
But the thing about it is something could be carrying on somebody, but that don't mean it can carry on you.
But the eye see it, so they love it.
Hmm.
So, in put it back into relationship. Guy see you,
Mm-hmm.
he love it.
But you
So
know also too,
he will
right?
do anything in his power to get you.
But
So he have to give up his whole time, money, just to get you, just to impress you.
Mhm.
that is so wrong. That's where you get in trouble.
Yeah.
And then they skirt over the best in the best
Mm-hmm.
to get to this one would look a particular way. And then when they get in the nest, they realize, what the hell was I seeing? You were seeing the external.
But I give you a story, a true story, no lies. This story hurt my heart. I almost get emotional about this story because I know these individuals, I know this person, and I know when this person come to me, they was in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You leave your good husband because
Mm.
this good-looking fella keep harassing you and harassing you. So eventually, you
Mm-hmm.
decided, all right, give him a try. 2 years later in this relationship, you leave your husband. Watch this now. 3 months after, you go on by the fella house, you meet this girl there. Fella tell you, I want to take a break. Now you don't leave your good husband with your children, your house. You leave him. So now the fella make all these promises about how he can take you around the world and you and him, this and that, and you this and that. So you can't take it. So you get a breakdown, come crying. How fool could you be? I gotta say it. How fool could you be? You let words break up you, your children, your good husband. Words. And guess what else they say? Words and doggy. Now,
That's
the,
sad.
that's sad.
Yeah.
So, how you tell me? See, if you in love with your husband, this is why I go back to love and strong love, and love him for everything he do for you, and love him for love. When adversity comes, that's what's love. When adversity come, and you start up and say, "No, sir, I got you." When the person gets sick, and you there every day.
That's what the marriage vow say,
That's
eh?
but that's love. See, love is giving yourself endlessly, and when problem comes, you go on because it look good,
And you
and
know,
now you crying. Uh, you won't kill yourself. But you know what I tell them? Go kill yourself. Sorry,
Mimic.
if
you
you're that
know,
stupid. But you gotta tell them like that. You know why you gotta tell them that? Because they can catch some sense. They ain't gonna kill themselves now. So they say, "Well, you telling me kill yourself?" I say, "Yeah, you say you will kill yourself." They say, "But you should be telling me to kill yourself." But you got sense. Because if you could tell me, I should be telling you, you got sense. You
Mm-hmm.
just plain stupid. You just acting stupid.
Women who act off their feelings. Everything is,
Emotional
hey,
feeling. That's what it
feel-
is. Then they bring that around you. Then they
feelings.
expect you. See, last but least here, and then I leave this to you all. You date a man. You think he's the only one for you, and the only one you should have. And then you find out he got multiple women, right? And then you won't go crazy. That might be his MO from day one.
Mhm.
So
And
Mm-hmm.
so, what is your ammo?
exactly.
Why do you didn't do your homework? Either that, or you looking for somebody to be exclusively yours because now this control mentality is, or only me you supposed to be spending time with, spending your money on, communicating with.
Mhm. But majority of men like multiple partners. That's men. Majority. You, I see you breathe out of it.
Sorry.
But that's majority of that is the MO of majority. So most men only trying to make you believe you're the only one because he is doing exactly what you want him to do. He's following you. He's following you, your lead. But if you was in love with the right thinking of a person, that would never happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were looking for this man who want one woman. That's what you're looking for. You try to make this man to be that.
Mhm.
And
But
so
that's not who he is.
that's not most. And so when you find these women talk this word, but he bad, he did. You don't know from before you marry him, that nigga, you don't catch that nigga but 3, 4 times. That's his MO. But you thought love for him every time he got caught. Here are the words we go back to. Nice. He bring the flowers, he bring the rose, he tell you he's sorry, he got good words, the same thing, and that's what you all women think is love. Carl, you say it again. The emotional what?
Feelings.
I
They
say no more. I
feelings.
believe that. So love is one hell of a powerful thing.
Mhm.
And most people don't find love. That's the story today. The
Yeah.
story today, you find what you're looking for.
Yep. Yeah.
And you have it labeled as love, but it
Yeah.
ain't love.
Hey, love, you find what you're looking for.
Looking for
You're looking for this fella to be good. You go find this. That's what see, we get love mixed right up. We so mixed up. See, see, and you come and tell me, oh, me and my husband were married 10 years. I got good, strong relationship. And then you start asking them question. And it's but he paid the bills. I don't long for nothing. And child my everything, everything,
Everything is what he do for her.
what do you do?
What he do, yeah.
Never nothing but what we did.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And
What
so
we do, how we share, how we connect, how we express ourselves,
when you
it's all
find
about
love,
things.
when you find love, I buck my big toe. I bust it. Blood come out it. You carry me to the doctor. You treat that, tell that you're well. Also, you know what else you do? You move that rock so I don't hit my toe again. That is what love is. So, when I talking to somebody and they know they're listening, so if your husband scheme on you or your wife scheme on you, that's not no reason to break up. That's not a reason to break up.
No, they ain't gonna agree with that.
They don't have to. Because love This what love is. Love is wherever adversity comes to the table, you should be able to solve it,
Address it, yeah.
address it,
Mhm.
and move on. Love is to forgive, forget, and move on. There's too much times we black people hold so much things. Oh God, he scheme on me from 1960. Oh God, he this and that. Listen, the dude only could be the dude, or the woman only could be the woman. They only could be themselves. So all this show they putting on, if you have a burning desire, the juice, you're going to keep that and turn around and do all kind of fool, but you're going to juice eventually.
You know, the thing about it
Is
is that connection with the person that you're with makes all the difference. If you're not connected to that individual doesn't feel comfortable expressing their needs, expressing their likes and dislikes, and also expressing how they
it's hot.
feel about certain things in life to you. Because the problem that pushes a partner away is that they don't feel that they are heard
Mhm.
most often, because people make love and or have sex, let me put it like that,
That's it. Go ahead.
and after the sex they move on and go on and do something. It was like drinking water, they was just satisfying a need. But when you love someone, there is a lingering even after and long before the sex.
Mhm.
There is just this longing to be in the presence of that individual. So there is the key element right there: connection and presence. That person is more to you than just a sex partner. That person is someone that you are able to express yourself freely, listen to them, and they listen to you. You have common interests in doing certain things, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And you simply don't have to be asked or told to do something, because love is just spontaneous. It just flows from you. Why? Because on the inside of you, there is completeness. So you're not looking for someone else to complete you. You are whole. You're looking for somebody to walk beside you, to share your journey, not to take care of.
When you feel good, let me tell you something. When you when you find love, and you find the love that not what you want, love that what you need, and you find love that somebody loves you, and when you leave you to work and you sitting at your desk
Mm-hmm.
and you working and everything get busy and a little quiet moment come and you started to think about what the person said to you last night and how they hold you and how they they understand you, and you start to get into that, like almost drifting,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to, like I always say, you go to the printer,
Mm.
and
The love walking.
and you don't understand how you get to the printer because you're thinking about this person. That's something I call a long time love walking.
Mm.
And when you love walk and you like, Jesus, what I do? And you had to hit the print again because either it ain't working, something going, and you pull the paper and then you realize, oh shucks, I ain't put the paper in. So and then you, because your mind and your whole body then soak up by that conversation you was having in your on your desk. That's what you call love. When you can't get them out of your system, you want to give everything you have. Everything. When I say everything, me ain't talking no money. You wanna just go home and open the front door and they're sitting in the chair. And most people don't have that.
Because of all the busyness,
It
and
ain't
then and also the absence of connection.
what it
Disconnection.
what it is, and then they blame you working hard. Oh, I gotta work hard because I can do this and I do this. No, no. Just like I say, you on the desk and you writing and you start thinking about it. You ain't need much time. You ain't need no time. All you need to do, the love sustain itself. It
Yeah.
don't have to be something you gotta talk. It's you. It's in you. And it's like when you meet a girl for the first time, she's so pretty. In your eyes, you see her pretty. But you give it 6 months later in the bed, and you look on look, she on one side of the bed, you on the side of the bed, and you look, and all you do is close your eyes. Say, "Oh Jesus, that's how bad it's getting." You say, "Oh Jesus,
Mind you, the
I dating
physical
this."
feature hasn't
Yes,
changed,
but
but you get the character.
but that is how you realize right then before you marry him,
Mm.
that's not to go. But you know what we do?
We do it anyhow in hopes that it'll change
Yeah,
later.
and you can't change.
Character.
You can't change character, and character person, and we got to talk about glass full and glass empty.
Mm.
We got to go to that kind of topic. We
Mhm.
got to go where we talk about the inner works of relationship or
Mhm.
inner works of love. The word love, you know, we throw that around like as anybody. We tell anybody we love them.
Mhm.
but but we do.
No, no.
It's just that we do it on different levels.
Listen to me. If I tell you I love you, right? What I telling you is I want some. That's what my that's my love. But that's my love. We have so many, Kyle. We have so many people, especially so
Mhm.
many men in this relationship don't even want to be in this relationship, Kyle.
Don't be in it, no.
A lot of them don't want to be in it, but they got a child, so they can stay. They can go around the corner every other day. I know they don't want to be in a relationship.
So again,
Who says
our
it? What it
time
is?
our
What it is?
time
We
is
good
up.
now. We good
But
now.
this Carol and
Carol,
sorry.
hi, how you doing?
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah, man. So this is a serious. It's serious, and so this is why women today don't really want to fool with men. This is why most old middle-aged
But
women
but Tony, the
don't want.
thing about it is this: it is still an inner work. You have to go on your own premise that this is who I am. I am going to master loving myself. I am going to master being a complete and the best version of myself so that when I meet someone and I don't see that they are the best version of themselves, they're insecure, they're controlling, they're not, they're fault finding in others. These are the identifying mark that say this individual is not the type of person that I want to be with because they are faulty. I could be friends with them, but they're not going to come in my circle and become a part of who I call a permanent or long term
You,
contributor
you let
in my life, in
what
my daily life.
what happened? We let too much people in our space, and that's the problem. You know, you gotta keep people out of your space.
Mhm.
Mhm. somebody say something so
No,
that.
as Carol answered you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
So,
said
Carl,
she's good.
I leave the last word for you today.
Uh, well, my perspective is also I agree with everything Mel said with connection.
Mhm.
Um, but then I want to add communication too, because communication and then understanding is two things that I think Bahamians don't they undervalue because Bahamians don't really communicate. Bahamians like to huff and puff and say to themselves, and they don't like to talk and they
Hmm.
don't like to communicate how they really feel effectively. And then the understanding is not there for the most part. So Bahamians don't know how to express themselves in a relationship effectively. And I think that's something that we learned from our parents and grandparents because they never really used to do that either. So uh, that's one thing Bahamians don't really do that much. And so I think love, you need connection and you need also the communication and,
Hmm.
and also the understanding. You could communicate, but then you have to understand what that person is trying to communicate, and you
Yeah,
have to, yeah, and you have to come to an agreement so that it doesn't linger, and so that situation resolved. And so that's another thing that I think Bahamians are really missing. And I think that's something Bahamians actually have to work on as well. But yeah, I agree. I agree with the both of you.
yeah,
Um, on many things today, which is why I didn't say much because I was like, oh yeah, well, ain't really, But I just wanted to add the communication, understanding part. So
yeah.
yeah,
And Carol says that communication is so important and it should be at the top of the list.
Go,
yeah.
Carl. Answer her, Carl.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
and
I agree. If it's not, if it shouldn't be at the top, it should be. It's very important. It should
mm,
be one of the top things that people should work on when it comes to relationships.
yeah. But the communication issue is because they don't want to offend.
Right.
They give up their rights. They don't set boundaries. They just simply was like, okay, if that's how you feel, and then they go off and they
Yeah,
do what it is that they want to do. But
yeah.
no, be your authentic self. Have your voice and opinion heard in the relationship, and then you don't have to run around the corner to go talk to somebody else. And if your partner isn't listening to you, then it means, and I'm not talking about doing what you say, but seeking, as you say, to understand me, understand where I'm coming from. And
Right.
if it is too much that I am asking of you, then tell me. Don't make me feel like, oh yeah, I got you. But then when that conversation is over, it's over in all regard. You ain't taking no actions.
Oh,
You're
I'm
not doing anything to change the
not trying
situation.
to improve yourself. You're not trying to improve the situation. It's your way or the highway, and you believe that you're always right, and you ain't trying to see where the other person coming from, and that all of that is a part of behavior relationships. That's one of the most challenging for behaviors right there,
Mhm.
because
But see, that is what I talk about when I say control.
yeah,
That is, you can't have no communication in majority's relationship because it's control, manipulation of.
yeah,
That's why I
Mind
use the
game,
mind
mind
games,
game.
and that's why people cannot
that's why, yeah,
relationship because before the relationship done controlled by some individual trying to control what you
control
must say, what you must do,
what
and
you
that
must.
is why I speak about the control. Anyway, folks, Kyle, you ain't got nothing else to say. You all good?
Thank you so much for joining us, Carol, and
Mhm.
those of you that are also watching but not
Mhm.
um
Communicating,
or making
making
any
any comments.
comments. We are so happy that you joined us, and Tony will close us out.
Anyway, it's another day. Is under the tree chat. Mel and Tony and Kyle. This is where we meet every Sunday at 3 o'clock. See you next Sunday, right here under the tree. We meet you there. next Sunday, 3 o'clock.
Take care.